It's only been a week since Trump admitted he contracted the COVID, but he says he's ready to hold rallies in Florida and Pennsylvania as early as this weekend. And his doctor gave him the green light to do it. Who's his doctor? Dr. Vinny Boombatz? Let's watch him hack his way through Hannity last night.
You know, last time I had a big problem. They oscillated my mics when I had the one debate. We had 3 debates with Hillary, and on I think the first debate, on the first debate, they oscillated the mic, and they oscillated it very, very seriously.
Will you encourage your supporters to get out and vote early?
Well, I want them to vote, but I will say this. Absentee is okay, because absentee ballots, excuse me, absentee ballots are fine.
And just FYI, the great Mitch McConnell has been avoiding the White House like the plague, as if it's at the studio of the Rachel Maddow show. So does that sound like a guy who's ready to take his show on the road, ladies? Anna?
To me, he sounds like a guy who's choking literally and politically. Look, I think he regrets all of this stuff about not wanting to debate. Donald Trump has no leverage right now. All the polls are showing him behind. I say don't rely on polls. You should always, you know, vote and campaign and get engaged like if your life depends on it. But he needs to debate more than Joe Biden needs to debate. And it's like, you know, look, I realize that after seeing the fly land on Mike Pence's head, he probably thought, my God, if a fly lands on my head, it'll never get out of there, so I better not debate. But, you know, I think now he is trying to go back on this issue of, you know, I couldn't debate, and he needs to debate. So he's trying to show that he is healthy. Yes. I hear that he's thinking of coming where I am to Florida tomorrow. So all I have to say is, shoo, stay indoors, lock your doors, bar the windows.
Right. Lock up your animals. Sarah, do you think that the fly would have gotten stuck in his head? No, that's hilarious. What do you think, Sarah?
I think the thought of a rally right now is just shocking, and as Anna said, not shocking at the same time. We were just seeing him take a ride outside of the hospital where everyone talked about putting at risk the 4 people in the car. Now we're talking about what it takes to get the president from Washington, D.C. to Florida, and all the people that entails: Social Security, pilots, press corps, people in that Air Force One. And now they're going to a rally. Now, we've seen his inner circle be hit by at least 34 cases as a result of them not wearing masks and being close together, the Rose Garden event as well. And now you're going to a rally that draws thousands of people. And it's not a matter of, is the virus here? It's the virus is here. And this isn't a group of people at these rallies that typically wear masks or socially distance at all. And now they leave this event and compromise every person they pass, from a gas station attendant to a restaurant, and their families. The irresponsibility of this is crazy, because right now, traveling here in the U.S. to some states, including D.C., if you go there, you are to quarantine for 14 days. That's what's recommended and prudent. How many examples are we going to have where we are expected as citizens to do one thing and the president and the administration are allowed to do something else?
Okay. Yes, okay, Sonny, you only have a very short time left, so tell us what you think very succinctly, because I always want to hear from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just think it's just very, very reckless, because I'm not a doctor, but according to the CDC guidelines, for patients with severe illness, and it seems like he suffered from a severe version of the coronavirus, he could still be very, very contagious, and he has to isolate for up to 20 days, and it's only been 10 days. And so he could be spewing, you know, infectious particles to everyone at the rally. So he should stay home, bottom line.